Hey everyone, I just thought I'd read out a couple of the tributes about Mum just to give you a bit of an idea if, obviously some of you are interested. So my mum was mayor a couple of terms and councillor for a few terms as well. And so this one is from the Scenic Rim Regional Council, and everywhere is saying Vale Joy Drescher. I had to look it up. It means goodbye. The Scenic Rim Regional Council is saddened by the passing of former councillor and Badesett Shire's first female mayor, Joy Drescher. I know our community will be equally saddened by the loss of someone who was always so exuberant and loyal. It was her passion to ensure her children had a safe route to ride their bikes to school that convinced Mrs. Drescher to run for council for the first time in 1979. She was Joy Shiel in those days. During her years in local government, she served 3 terms as councillor, 2 as mayor, and afterwards maintained a strong interest in council issues. Joy was well respected in the community and was a passionate advocate for preserving the character of the region to ensure council dealt with growth in a way that the community continues to aspire to. Joy was a person who always found a way to share good humour, even in adverse circumstances. She will be remembered for her tireless efforts and impact, and most certainly for her laugh. Our condolences are extended to all of those whose lives have been touched by Joy Drescher. So that one was from the Scenic Rim Regional Council. Courier Mail did one. There were some people who were sort of doing some of Mum's quotes. And so I'll share some of the quotes, but the other things that this one particularly talks about. On top of that, if you've ever been to a BAMS theatre with Joy Drescher in the audience, you'll know her enthusiastic laughter and her colourful outfits can be as much a part of the show as the show itself. Or if you've been on the Badesett Historical Society Shepherd's Walk, the chances are you've been in Joy's captive audience as she's recited her original bush poetry. Joy, 77, is a devotee of local arts and culture. Everything about her, from the way she dresses to every square inch of the walls of her house, is a testament to that. Joy was born in Columbella in 1944, the eldest of 11 kids, and the family lived on outback Queensland stations where her father worked as a stockman. When Joy went to a teacher's college, she took up smoking on principle because boys were allowed to smoke and girls weren't. When Joy never wanted to be a teacher and ended up as a public servant, a place she recalls with disgust. I had a sore ass the whole time in Canberra from people pinching it or slapping as I went past. I obviously must have had a very attractive ass, but you do get fed up with it, she said. And of course, the people who did the ass slapping were boys, and they got paid a lot more than I did. Joy and her first husband, Terry Drescher, drove their Ford Anglia from Roma to Badesett on the last day of 1968, and it's been Joy's home ever since. So they're the sort of stories that are around in many of the local newspapers, and it's actually been really cathartic reading and laughing and crying throughout the week. Okay, bye.